This is WOWK-TV, the home of 13 News. Live, local, late breaking. 13 News Live at 5 begins right now.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight.
Song, prayer, and tears mark a day of prayer and remembrance, honoring the thousands of innocent lives lost. Good evening, everyone. I'm Susan Nicholas.
And I'm Jack Kane. We'll return you to CBS News coverage shortly. First, the Day of Prayer and Remembrance observed here in West Virginia. Services here and held in most cities across the country as well today, including at the state capitol in Charleston. 13 News reporters John Klemack and Kane Faribaugh are live at the state capitol with more. John, Kane?
Jack, and today a somber reflection and much community among the people today.
You know, John, today's ceremony follows a week of terror and tragedy throughout this nation. I know it's a week I never want to see again, and I know a lot of other Americans feel the same way.
Yeah, we sure hope not, Kane. Today at the state capitol, literally thousands of people on hand to pray, to grieve, to show their support for our community, with Old Glory flying proudly in the background, not only on the state capitol, but also in the hands of the people of West Virginia. Everyone was touched this afternoon by the words and music flowing here along the Kanawha River. It's a place we know very well, only this time it's a little different.
I think it's very important that we all meet together like this. I think we ought to do it more often, just to know that we're not in this alone, that there's other people that feel the same way, that we're all experiencing the same feelings.
Indeed, we are not in this alone, and not only do we have each other, but a lot of people feel that we have something up above. And of course, all this week, the images we've seen on television, Kane, something none of us will ever forget.
You know, that's right, John. These are dates Americans remember. Pearl Harbor, the Kennedy assassination, the Challenger disaster. These are all dates that become etched into the American consciousness. Well, today and throughout the week, there has been another date that has been added to that list, September 11th, 2001. Everyone remembers where they were and what they were doing on this date. I know where I was. I was right in the newsroom, in our Channel 13 newsroom here in Charleston. 3 days later, it's still pretty much the only thought on everyone's mind here in the capital city, as well as all throughout West Virginia. The service here in Charleston today gave mountaineers the chance to reflect on where they were when planes and towers fell from the sky. Most people were at work, others at school. And by the end of the day, everyone was glued to a television set, and everyone was searching for answers.
I wasn't actually in school. We were in chapel, and one of our teachers came in and announced it, and we had a time of prayer for the nation and for our leaders.
We was at work at the courthouse and working, and then we heard of it, and everybody got sad and, became one.
One more thing today's service showed: America stands strong and united in this time of crisis. And John, you could definitely tell at the end of the ceremony here at the Capitol, on those Capitol stairs there when they were singing the Battle Hymn of the Republic, that nothing is prouder than the American resolve in this time of crisis.
Very true, Ken. Everybody holding hands. A very, very moving scene. Of course, we'll have more on all this tonight on 13 News at 6. We're going to go back now into the studios with Jack Kane and Susan Nicholas. Jack?
All right, thanks, John Klemack and Kane Faribaugh. We'll see you again at 6. Susan?